Hello, everybody. This is Nightfire Ox. I hope you guys all had a really good day. We are going to get started here shortly. Mondays means Tower of God. We are rereading until we get to where I caught up with reactions. We also have our tier list going on. I did make a slight change while we were away. I decided to move Endorsey down to super good because after considering my 3 rules of personality, overall progression of story that this character has caused, and oh boy, power, I decided that she doesn't meet the 2 out of the 3 criteria to be pushed up. So I decided to keep her in super good. Other than that, I think everything else still looks good. It's kind of crazy to think that we are over halfway. Hello, Me Am Legendary. For those who don't know, Me Am Legendary is my husband. I believe that's his tag. So ignore him. Anyway, so yeah, already halfway through season 1, which I'm actually excited about because season 2 is where things really start to pick up and is my overall favorite season thus far. Season 3 is still ongoing. The delay is goddamn trash. Yeah, I have the delay set up so that way I can read comments before allowing them in. But I do want to fix that. But yeah. What? No, I did not. Well, anyway. I don't know about that delay because that shouldn't be happening, and I do not see anything in the stream that says that there's a delay, so I think it's just a delay on your end, but I'll keep an eye on it. It could just be that I have it set to be a little bit delayed so that way I can read comments and weed out bad comments before they can make their way up to the stream. Anyway, we're gonna begin. I'm gonna change up the music here. Hold on, we gotta find a good one. Nope. Oh, here we go. Always my go-to for this stuff. Alright, here we go. I will try to do voices. I always do, but keep in mind, I am not a professional voice actor, and I have never claimed to be, so it's wonky and silly and fun. If you haven't grabbed yourself a drink or gotten yourself a cozy blanket, I suggest doing that, and let's begin. Ah! Die, you witch! Huh? Ah! Hey, Hong! Quick! Ah! Wham! She got through that narrow gap between me and Narumada? Endorsey be looking fierce. Eek! Damn! She's a monster! I'm petrified! Ah! Oh, she hit him. Oh wait, no, there is a little bit of blood there, but it's more in this one, it seems like. I wonder if that's on purpose. She hit him so hard that it caused him to bleed through his nose even more, is what I'm getting at. Anyway, thump. You're way stronger than I imagined, Princess of Jihad. How can you make your way up the tower, betraying your teammates, avoiding the real tests? When you have so much power, you disgust me. What do you mean? Did I ever say that I was afraid of the Rancor, huh? If I can manipulate that one bong, it should be possible to nab him. But then, is it necessary to keep moving up? Are you really a princess of Jihad? You don't deserve that power. You're just evil. Yeah, that's what everyone says as they leave me. Crack. It's funny too because these guys were the ones that were like kissing her ass before the competition. And now, yeah, they're done for. I'll borrow this. Rachel! 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 Are you okay, Rachel? Rachel! Why did you follow me? Rachel? I told you not to come. Told you not to follow me. Rachel! Rachel, please wake up. Why? Why did you do this to Rachel? Why, Rachel? I told you. It's all your fault. I did it to stop you from continuing up the tower. I'll give up if she isn't there to follow. You'll give up if she isn't there to follow. I knew that you were going up because of her. Who told you that? Well, I wonder who. But I've got to congratulate you. You do have a lot of power. But I won't be able to keep going after this. I betrayed the team. I even failed to hurt my teammate. Everything is over. You know, it's kind of funny because I just rewatched the anime recently. And I do have to say, this part, at least right here, was pretty much word for word what he said. And it kind of confuses me because I watched it so much that it... Let's see. I kind of get confused sometimes when I'm reading, like, wait, did I already read this? Oh god, I really hope I haven't already read this kind of stuff. Let's see. Go to this one. Everything is over. Why did you have to do that to go up the tower? We were friends. Friends? You thought we were friends? Because I signed a piece of paper. I thought so. We're not friends, Bomb. And there are no friends here in the tower. Everyone in the tower is an enemy. We beat each other. Everyone I cherished died before I got here. I ask myself this all the time. Why did God give that thing such power? Why didn't he give me the power to save them? The power you and Mr. Laurel have. If only I had that power, they wouldn't have died. Yeah, I didn't do it to go up the tower. I didn't do it because you were my rival. I just hated you so much, Bomb. No! Ho! 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 Why did you? Please, Ho, don't die. Please, don't. Why is everyone leaving me? Why? Why? Ridiculous. They all want to go up, even through betrayal and abandonment. But it's ridiculous that God chose that boy who's crying because he lost a friend and not a rival. If that talent is real, he can't go with them anyway. Even if he's still small, he's a baby tiger. He can't run with house cats. Well, I knew things would turn out this way. Never really thought things would end happily. Oh, I forgot about the other a tiger. Okay, I think I did read this one last time, so we just did a recap chapter. So we did do 50 then last time. Maybe I read a little more than I thought I did last time. Give you an extra chapter. So maybe we'll read to 61 this time instead. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Let me get a drink here. Okay, well, I knew things would turn out this way. Never really thought things would end happily. Miss Dorsey? You! What are you saying? Let's take that off your mouth. Where were you the whole time, you bitch? Where are the other fishermen? Other fishermen? I ate them all. What? I ate them all so I could go up to the next round. Well, I didn't literally eat them. I just hurt them badly enough to keep them from taking the next test. Did you? Yes. My whole plan was to eliminate all the other fishermen. In other words, I betrayed you. You! Damned! Are you? You! Rip. Slap. Why did you come back? Don't you see what happened here? Because you, the tag, were gone? Don't you think we have to pass the test first? Or should we just let them die? You traitor! Now you're acting all cocky, saying you can solve this? I was never cocky. You keep that! Stop damaging the jewel of the kingdom. Think wisely. If we hesitate, they all die. Bomb. You said you don't understand. Why she's going up the tower just for some stars? I don't understand either. But Bomb, I always don't get why you're following. I also don't get why you're following her. What do you like about that girl? But I know it sounds weird right now, but I've also got someone to go up the tower with. I'm not very close with her. Well, actually, we don't get along at all. But I feel like she should get a chance. It's hard to explain. Moms do this. Anyway, there's someone... Oh, my daughter is so pretty. Shibisu is always so... He's either like the best, funniest character ever or just borderline cringy. I love him either way though. So I ate all the fishermen. They were a bit troublesome. Besides, that was the only way I could think of. So, if you're forgetting from last time, when Dorsey was telling her story about how she was eating stale bread, and then finally she moved up to the table, and then after she tasted better food, from that day forward, she never had tasted stale bread again, and only had the best of food. It's essentially because she killed her other sisters that were adopted to stay at that spot. I'm not expecting you to understand me, and it doesn't change the fact that I'm evil. But I just did what my heart told me. We're all the same. We just desire different things. So, you follow your heart too. It's already a different, just like rereading this, it's already different from reading this the first time, because at this point in the story, I just thought Dorsey was like the worst person ever. But, rereading this, she kind of puts up this really tough front, but then within several minutes, she turns around and she kind of has a change of heart, and she's like, you should do what you want and not listen to other people. And that's the reason I kept her in the super good tier rank too, was because she wasn't really being much of a team player. So it wouldn't be fair to move her up because of her not meeting the criteria I set. Even though I do love Dorsey dearly, I'm trying to play fair and not be biased, I guess is the best way to put it. If you beat the ranker here, you and Rachel can continue up the tower together. But you'll suffer like you did today, again in the future. If you betray your team and help the ranker, you can leave this tower with Rachel, but her dream will be forfeited. Whatever you decide, it's your choice. Bomb. On top of the tower, there are things called the sky and stars. One day I will get there, I will. A princess of Jihad. It's my first time fighting one of you. Be honored. Later on, you won't be able to look me in the eyes. So, the badge? Here. And yours? Here. It. Rush. Wham. Crack. Come to think of it, Rachel was always looking to stars. In the endless dark, she looked so bright. Maybe it's because wherever she was seeing a star. When people lose the things they cherish, they lose their reason to live. An igniting weapon. You brought a rough toy. How can he be alright after that attack? You have a tough body. Yep, he's a rancor. I don't have to go easy on you at this level. How can you go easy when your lives are in danger? So is yours. Don't cry after I hit you, Princess. Cling. Wham! Hold on, ho. Crap. Next one. Rah! Da 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 da. Swoosh. Narmada. Ignition. Swoosh. She looks both cocky and fierce in this one. This is rereading, you know, when you read this the first time through, you're always kind of thinking like, oh, well, you're just like wanting to get to the next. So when you reread it and you see like where you're actually looking more at the pictures and stuff, like the pictures themselves in Tower of God tell a lot of the story as well. So you have to be paying attention to both a lot of the times, which is why it's beneficial to sometimes go back and reread. Stop. Cling. What? Kaboom. Shh. Turn. Bomb. Did you do this? Unbelievable. How did he pick that up so fast and at that distance? What is that monster? Crack. This is dangerous. I used my allotment of Shinsu and there's no way to stop him. If the princess touches my badge while I'm stuck, it's game over. I've got no choice. I have to risk it. From now on, I have to use my full power. Point. Did you gather all the Dragon Balls so that your words will come true? For hundreds of years, my body hasn't gotten old thanks to Shinsu, and it became tougher than steel. Nothing is impossible for me. Second floor, hide and seek. Crack, crack, clean, thump, crack, psst, bang. They are all real monsters, those guys. Swoosh. Swing, thud. Wham! Tap, dash. Gotcha! Doesn't life suck, ho? The world didn't care when I was losing, but when I try to force others to lose, it just stops me. Isn't that unfair? Don't you think so, ho? Zoom. Ah! Damn! It's absurd. How has he gotten so accurate? Nice. So it's like this. Now I get it. I think it's time for you to give me that badge, Mr. Ranker. Ha! Do you think I'm your toy? Actually, I can't remember a time I had to fight this desperately. I always made excuses, saying the world was unfair. I never risked my life. Then I always regretted it. I lost something. Rush. Bomb! Do it now! Stop him! Creak! Ah! They trapped me in a corner to take the badge. Nice. I got... No way! He got faster? Tap. What would have happened if I had tried despite the risks? It might have been a life full of losses, but if I had at least tried, my heart wouldn't be this empty right now. Sorry, princess. I was faster. She's got it too, it looks like. It was a good idea to stop me so that I would duck, but you can't follow my speed. Red underwear? That's bold. Wait, a minute? Wait a minute. This isn't the badge. Huh? So we need to keep on living. If we do, we'll probably find one or two reasons to keep going, won't we? Like them. Bomb smiles. She seems at peace. She closes Ho's eyes. Why did you have to die when you had a full life ahead of you? The tests are over now. Team A failed. Team B passed. All the regulars, please gather together. Second floor hide and seek test clear. Beep, beep, crack, crack, beep. Beep, beep, beep. When can we go to Evan Kell's floor? Why does it take so long to go up a floor? Hey, Evan, I know we're taking the long way to avoid Evan Kell. But can we get there before all the tests are over? Hey, speak up. We'll get there. Very soon. That's what you always say. Are you a parrot or something? Clang. You think I'm joking. Ouch. To be continued. Alright, so let's take a look at our tier list here. So, Ho, well, let's take a look. We're gonna keep these guys where they are. I think we're gonna move Bomb up. He played a monumental role in that last fight. I think right now he does deserve God tier for that. He had a little bit of growth. And we got to see more of his power. Let's see. And Dorsey, I think we'll also move her up to God tier now as well, because we see more of her actual personality there. She is okay with being the evil person if it means achieving her goals, if it means getting things done. And from a personality standard, we're not really looking at good or bad in a sense. We're looking at, does it move the story along? And I think in this case, it does. Let me move this down a little for you guys. There we go. And I think that, yes, it definitely does. Hold on. Let's fix all this stuff. Here we go. So, there's that. Let's see. We're gonna pull these guys down. Has potential, has potential, has potential. Serena, we did not see any of her power in that. Her personality came out, but she also didn't really do nothing to move the story along in a sense. We saw a really beautiful speech to Ho, but I don't think that's enough to move her. So we're going to leave her at average. I don't think she deserves to go down. Rachel, we're going to move down to has potential. She did get hurt in that one. She did not really do any... Other than to move Bomb's story along, she herself hasn't really done anything to move the story along herself. So, I think she moves down, of course, getting hurt as well. We saw Kun, so we'll move him back up to has potential. We saw Yuri, we saw Evan, so we'll move them up to has potential. And everybody else, I think, we'll stay there. So let's go back. Mic test 1 2 3. Good morning, regulars. This is Layro Row. This is Layro Row. Did you all have breakfast? I know yesterday's test was exhausting, but don't just stay in bed and eat your meals. And for your information, all the food is free now that the tests are over. For those of you who didn't eat much to conserve points, please help yourselves. Though, to be honest, the food here isn't very good. Now, to the main topic. Tonight at 6 p.m., the list of regulars who will take the final exam will be announced. All regulars, please come to the first hall by 6 o'clock. Alright, that's it. Bye. Second floor, deep sea fish. So we got a new art going on now. For paddle cream spaghetti. Chop, 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 tap, tap, tap. So this is definitely new. Look at this. These are the final, like, we're seeing people eat, but this is like the final, the people who've made it. And oh, I did not realize that she made it this far. So, oh yeah, no, I kept her there. Okay, I don't see this guy. Let's move him down. I'm not sure if he made it or not. We've got Serena here. Not a lot left from those tests. So it's definitely been very excruciating, these tests have been. 1 Evangel special fried rice. Endorsing Coon. I never imagined a badge inside the skirt. I could say the same about you. You really lost the game for Bomb? Didn't you promise that you would keep Bomb and Rachel from meeting again? Well, I couldn't stop him. You ruined everything. I think that's like, honestly though, for Coon, you can definitely tell at times that even though Mr. Coon here is a Coon Aguero Agnes, you can definitely tell at times that he thinks a lot more emotionally than tactically, like, unlike his family, who are supposed to be, like, super smart, tactical, manipulative people, you know. Maybe that's not something that you newcomers would know, but that is the Coon family in the nutshell. Goodness, this really tastes terrible. Eels would have been better. Beep. Here, it's my treat this time. Oh, thanks. No need to thank me. It's all free today anyways. I was just joking. Haha, right, true. Forget about what happened to our team. Team B won, but it doesn't mean it's your fault that we lost the game. Gulp, gulp. So, you don't have to carry that burden. Even if someone on our team has to go home tonight, nobody has the right to blame you. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. Who? Hey, you sneaky turtle. Bang, 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 bang. Open the door. What do you want? I feel like crap, so piss off. Rack? Ugh. What the hell? What do you think you're doing, crocodile? Where's your dad? Slam! Ouch! Well, you're smaller, but still strong. Stare. That's hilarious. You've turned into a munchkin overnight. You look much younger. Don't laugh, turtle. Damn it, I said stop. Damn, it's all because of that coffee addict. Yesterday, an hour before the test. What should I do while they take the test? Want some? Is asking if one's sour. I don't know what it is. That tin can is no fun at all. Bump. What the heck? You're too small to be noticed. Buzz off. Chew, chew. How dare you block the great rock? Stare. Grr, huh? That's the super something. Bump. Oops, sorry. You were too small to be noticed. Oops, sorry again. Too small to be noticed. Supervisor, what are you doing here? Let's go to the test hall. Wait, one more round. Ugh, that damn turtle bastard. How dare he do this to me? So, you came here to ask me to make you big again with my bag? Yeah, your bag. Can't it shrink and expand things, please? Sorry, but it can't. What? Why not? Excuse me while a child thinks he can be brave enough to come in here at bedtime. This can only compress objects that go into the bag. To change the size of a living thing, you need to get permission. So please, get out now. Damn! I thought you would be useful. You're only good for cheating. Hey, sneaky turtle. Where's that black-haired turtle? Don't tell me that my prey was eaten by someone else. Don't worry, he's safe. But I don't think he'll proceed to the next floor. What? Ball met the girl he was looking for. He achieved his goal, so why would he keep climbing the tower? Change up the music. What do you mean? My prey isn't going up the tower because of a female turtle? Is it his mating season? Bring him here. I'll pull out his banana. That sounds dangerous. It's none of our business. What do you mean? I, the leader, won't accept this. Forget it. It's all up to Bomb. I don't care about what he wants. That turtle is my prey. I'm going to take him. We're on episode 53. Forget it. It's all up to Bomb. I don't care about what he wants. That turtle is my prey. I'm going to take him. You and your rotten eyes. You were useless before, and you're even more useless now. I had a sister named Maria. Well, I call her my sister, but we have different mothers. Actually, we're barely related. I think that why she was nice and kind, unlike me. She knew how to take care for others. I think it's supposed to say of others. I grew up as part of the main family that was disputing over power every day. She was an alien, but also a miracle. I believed that she deserved to be the one to stay by the king's side and relish all the happiness, and I succeeded in her place next to the king. That was actually my biological sister's spot, so it was easier for me to do what I did. But since that day, something has been missing from my heart. Everything went according to plan, but something is missing. Maybe I'm going up the tower to find what I lost that day. I thought I could find something while watching Bomb chasing Rachel, and Rachel looking after Bomb. Hi, Froggy! How's it going? I haven't seen you in a minute. To be honest, I was probably reluctant about the meeting before I found what I was looking for. That's why I helped her, to ensure Bomb kept going. Oh, you haven't been on Twitch? Aw, so sad. I've been doing really good, though. I hope that even though you haven't been on Twitch, that your days have been very happy. But when I woke up, nothing had changed. I was always perfect. What was I missing? Oh, Coon. Always so cocky. Humph. You're worse than I thought, you. Sent your sister to the king's side just because you thought it suited her? And you're boasting about it? Do you even know what it is to be a princess of Jihad, you stupid crocodile? You have all the power, and if I were you, and I thought she deserved to be next to the king, I would kill that king and make myself the king. Then the person sitting next to me is my choice. You don't know what that. I think what you lost that day is your banana, you idiot. Point. Knock, knock. Creak. Bomb? I have something to tell you. Rachel might not be able to walk anymore. Let's change up the music here. I heard it's curable with Shinsu, but it takes time and cost a fortune. And besides, we need an expert, so I think I'll... No! You can never! You're my prey! You can't leave! I'll be Rachel's legs! You can't give up your legs! What? I'll be Rachel's legs and help her go up the tower. I don't really care what is up in the tower. I don't look forward to seeing the stars. But if going up there is what Rachel wants, then I want to make it happen. I don't mind if it's hard or dangerous. I'll keep climbing. I know this is too much to ask, but I'm not as strong or smart as you are. Oh, now I'm starting to get it. So, I want to ask you if you will join me, what I was missing before. I don't know how you'll take this, but you are my cherished friends. I couldn't ask. I want to go up with you two, to go together, even though it may be a more dangerous and painful path. Okay, Turtle, if you're asking, I'm in. Well, difficulty is, my specialty. I will escort you to the top of the tower. I'm not into Guy. Coon is one sexy beast no matter what side you like. In the most evil and sneaky way possible. Be prepared. Once we start, no matter how rough it gets, you won't be able to get out. Mr. Coon, thank you. I mean it. Don't thank me. Alright then, to trick or to bluff, which do you want to learn first? Do I have to choose between the two? Mr. Coon, what is this talking doll here? Is it a new character? Hey! You turtles ignoring me? Well, I don't recall buying any such thing. You bastards! Know your places! Shh. Oh, I totally forgot about this. This little scenery in between where it just feels like old friends hanging out. So, let's talk about how we're going to make it to the top of the tower. I think the background was a bit strange a while ago. The fourth wall breaking. The crocodile has already passed his test. Bomb and I will probably pass the test. The problem is Rachel. She has enough points to pass, but she can't take the next test because she's injured. We have to ensure she makes it into the next test. We can't make decisions now because we don't know anything about the next test. So we need someone who knows about the tests. Do we know anyone like that? There is someone who might help us. I feel a weird aura. Leave that to me. As for you, Bomb, you must keep getting stronger. Not to chase after Rachel, but to go up the tower alongside her. Okay, got it. Alright, let's build a bigger team. Let's get more people we trust to go up the tower with us. Hey, Turtle, what's my role then? You're the leader. Good. Okay, the results will be announced at 6. Squeak. For the next 7 hours, let's conquer Evankel's hell. Alright, next one. We are on episode 54. Yes, I am Froggy. I am reading Omniscient Reader. Or is it yeah. Yep, I am reading that on every Friday, I believe. Hold on, let me take a look at my schedule real quick. I'll let you know. Okay, tomorrow we're doing solo leveling. And Thursday, I don't stream on Wednesdays. That's my try to get everything on YouTube day. Thursdays is more Tower of God. Yeah, and then Friday we'll do Omniscient Reader. And then Saturdays are typically hit or miss for me. I do anime reviews, but the person I do them with is has been really busy lately, so I haven't been really streaming anime reviews. And then Sunday we do the new chapter reaction for Tower of God. Second floor, deep sea fish. Gulp. It's been a while since I've drank like this. Why don't you have some? You're really going to make me drink alone while you sit there sober? What kind of manners is that? No thanks. I don't want to be drunk all day long. I'll just pour for you. You... Oh, from Nescent Reader or for Tower of God? Or solo leveling? I'm not sure. I'm doing 3 right now. And I know that feeling. Having nothing to do. When Tower of God went on hiatus for an entire year, I didn't know how I was going to get through it. Tower of God, you haven't started. Okay. Well, you're here for the show. But most. Okay. Yeah, when Tower of God went on hiatus for the whole year, that's exactly how I felt. I was like, no, what am I supposed to do with my life? I don't have anything to look forward to at the end of the week. You don't seem to be worried, but I am. What if I fail? What will I do with my life then? Isn't it funny? It was just yesterday after Ho's death that I made up my mind to live more fully. But I've already become weak. Since the moment I woke up this morning, I've been so worried. I'm just too weak. Do you know why Ho died? Because he was weak like me. I know I shouldn't, but I understand why Ho hated Bomb. He's different from us. He stays focused on his goals, and he doesn't fall apart. No matter how hard I try, I feel like I can't beat him. That's why I'm mean to him. I think you should stop drinking. I feel better. Talking behind his back, calling him names, and laughing at him, he stands out. You're working hard, Bomb. Hey, Miss Dorsey. I heard that you're trying to persuade the others to team up with you and Rachel. From Fate Stay Night, Heavensfield, man. I started watching, well, I watched Fate Stay Night, just the series in general, for the longest time, and then eventually I was just like, meh. It's not that it's bad or anything, I just think for me it was just getting a little too much. You've watched all of Fate? It's a good series, especially when you're first starting out into anime and stuff. It's a really good series to get into. But yeah, I don't remember the last one I watched now. I don't think I've watched the entire series. Okay. I heard that you're trying to persuade the others to team up with you and Rachel, but no matter what you do, no one will join you. They made it all the way to this point, but you want them to take the last test with a cripple? Who would do such a crazy thing? They will. Let me ask you again, why are you so obsessed with her? When I first saw her, I felt that there was something odd about her. She was like a stranger from another world, wandering somewhere unknown. The only one I don't like is... Yeah, I don't think I have seen that one at all. Well, it turns out she's just an ordinary girl. What happened between you and Rachel, Bomb? I was born in a very dark and lonely place. It's Magic Girl? Wow. Wait, are we talking about the same series? What? I've never seen that. Oh god. That sounds horrible though, for real. I could not even imagine putting a series like Fate Stay Night and then Magic Girls in one thing. Oh, that was probably a train wreck. I was born in a very dark place. I didn't know who I was, where I was, or why I was there. All I knew was that there was light above. I built a tower of rubble to go beyond the lights. When I reached it, I finally realized that I would never get out of here, and that someone beyond the lights had locked me in the deep and lonely darkness. I cried, realizing I was alone. It was even more painful than dropping a rock on my foot while building the tower. Hold on, let's... But then, the ceiling moved. And a miracle happened. You know what I just realized? I think they may have talked about this already. I'm not sure. Maybe not. But, or maybe I'm mixing it up with the anime. Sometimes it's hard to tell if I'm mixing it up with the anime or not. However, there's a story that I'm pretty sure it's lore, that the person who built the tower just started one rock at a time and built up. So it almost feel like here they're comparing Bomb to the god of the tower. Then dropping the rock on my foot while building the tower. But then the ceiling moved. And a miracle happened. That's when I realized that it was beautiful to be a living human. Rachel is the only person who came down to me from the light. So wherever she goes, I will follow her. You got quite a collection there. You are a ranker indeed. You have almost all the limited editions. No. I just bought some when I moved in. It's nothing special. It's nothing compared to what your family has. So, what brings you here? Michelle Light. I want to know what can be done to make it possible for her to take the next test. Well, you're straightforward. I did hear about Michelle and Bomb, but we can't let her take the test just because of their personal drama. Remaining healthy is a regular's duty. What if Rachel's injury was caused by someone who's not a regular? It can't be true. Tap. What's this memo? Somebody sent this to Ho before the test. In short, it says, kill Rachel to stop Bomb from going up the tower. And the person who sent this was definitely not a regular. Hello? Yes, sir, it's me. Sorry for reporting in late. Too many eyes here. Yep, the position test is over now. The results haven't been announced yet, but if there are no surprises, the two will pass the test. Yes, well, the results were expected. But what can we do about it? I'll make sure to retrieve the Black March and Green April during the last test. Oh, and about the boy I mentioned before. Perhaps he does have the talent to read the symbol of the triple I. Interesting. Rereading, I did not realize this before. So, it's not much of a spoiler, but this is Jihad's symbol right here. So what he's basically saying is that perhaps Bomb does have the talent to receive the symbol of the triple I. So they were initially thinking about recruiting Bomb. Whatever, I'm not sure exactly what it means to have this, but for some reason they were wanting to recruit him. So I'm quite interested, because it still hasn't been revealed. So I'm quite interested to see exactly what all that means about being recruited for the symbol or whatever. Well, we'll take it one step at a time. He has to become a ranker first. I'll test his talents more. Haha, I want one under my thumb. Then I'll contact you when I'm done on Evan Kell's floor. The surveillance is really tough here. They even know what regulars write in their diaries. It was hard to sneak in here first. Damn Hansung. Hansung? I don't know what he's plotting with Evankel here after rejecting a high ranker position offer. What are you doing, Mr. Yuga? A secret call in here? You've gone too far. Director! I told you not to come in here. Didn't you hear me through the thick fur of yours? Royal Enforcement Division, Unit Number 67, Member Ren. Okay, let's take a look here. I think Kun still stays, or deserves to stay there. We haven't really seen much movement from this guy, so we're gonna move him down. And see what happens. Shibisu will keep, Anak will keep, Hats will keep Kant, Laurel, Baum, and Dorsey. Hansung Yu. I think it's fair. Ren. He's moving the story along, but we haven't seen his power. We know he's a ranker, but we haven't actually seen his power yet. And, personality, he's a traitor, obviously. So, not enough to move him down. Lero Ro, God tier. Serena will move her up. She's not powerful, but if we're talking about personality, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. We'll keep her at average. Same with Ozil. I haven't seen any of these guys yet. Ho, is gone now. I'm not gonna move him down to trash or anything like that. Maybe make a separate category. Add row below. We'll make it blue. Nope. We'll make this row blue. We have a lot of rows going on now. We'll say dead / dead or gone. Because they're about ready to do that final test, and we know that there's going to be people that don't stay. So let's see here. Ho is deceased. He can no longer move up because he is dead. Puricu, I forgot to move him down, but we saw him betray his team utterly, and it nearly cost him the game. And also, Hots was injured because of that. Not severely, but it's enough to warrant him being moved down. Anything else we want to do? See, the biggest thing is with Tower God, especially towards the beginning, there's so many people, so many regulars, that it's hard to keep track of what they're all doing, or even if they're still relevant to the story, if you're not looking at the pictures or so on and so forth. So I'm trying to pay as much attention as possible. I haven't seen this guy. So why was that other guy in trash? Are you talking about Mr. Neon Bag? Well, I probably need to move him down to dead or gone because he hasn't returned. But it was more like an inside joke with another another follower of mine. So I had him just like down here because we hadn't seen him, and I obviously just made that column. So it was nothing really against him. It was just that we hadn't seen him, and then one of the followers, his first time coming, he saw Mr. Neon Bag, and he was like, you have to put him in God tier now. And we were kind of joking, so instead of putting him in God tier, I put him in God tier trash. But it's essentially just that he's not here. I probably do need to move him down to gone because we haven't seen him. The others, their test results are coming up, so we'll definitely be able to tell who passed and who gets to stay or who's going down there. It was a good time, Froggy. You missed out. Alright, let's go ahead and go back. Oh, actually, Rin, real quick, where is he at? Let's move him down. Personality-wise, he's a traitor. Royal Enforcement Division, Unit number 67, member Rin. When did you find out? Well, perhaps it was since your late arrival. I always know what happens on my floor. Hee, I guess there's no choice but to eat you up. Actually, I think I'm lucky. I've been waiting to fight you for a long time. The big fish on Evan Kell's floor, the genius wave controller, hunts on you. Second floor, deep sea fish. She's the reason for Bomb to go up the tower, and she's not your friend. Yes, nobody will suspect you even if you make her fail. How can you be so sure that this is not from a regular? Before the hide-and-seek test began, I knew that Ho didn't have good feelings towards Bomb. 1 week before the hide-and-seek test. We're on episode 55. Beep! What? Why isn't this working? Is it broken? What are you doing? Oh, I think it's broken. The drink. I'll fix it. Huh? She's... Work, jerk! What are you doing? You said you'd fix it. You think it'll work like that? I fixed it. You can pay for this. What the... It works? This is a comic. Did you forget? Fourth wall breaking. Swollen. Did he try? Is your eye okay? Well, I think I'll feel better if I turn your friend into a Cyclops. But don't worry. I'm not the type to bear a grudge. You don't have to worry about me attacking your friend. It's Ho you need to be worried about. What? What do you mean? Why would Ho? I'm in the same position, so I know that Ho envies the power your friend has. I'm sure he'll do something soon. Trust me, I have good intuition. Her words are bothering me. I decided to be prepared just in case, so I asked my classmate, Fool, to tell me if Ho seemed to be a bit odd. What? He was using the room besides Ho's. Well, I gave him a small bribe. Anyways, fortunately nothing really happened until the test, but one day before the hide-and-seek test, I was shocked when he suddenly came out screaming, "Who's there?" But just after that, he became calm again. Fool told me that Ho did something odd. When I asked later, he said that someone threw trash into his room. His words didn't make sense, and oh yeah, he asked me who Michelle Light was. And before that, in my room, I knew something was going wrong. And that night, when everybody gathered to check in with their teammates, I snuck into Ho's room and found the memo. I copied it with Manborough Dana. I left one where it was and took the other. After checking the memo and told Rachel about it right away. Who would do that? I don't know. I'm not sure if he will really hurt you during tomorrow's test, but it's clear that you're in danger. I know that the positions test is always carried out by teams in dark places, but you, Ho, and Bomb are on the same team. Something might really happen. Bomb? Does Bomb know about this? I didn't tell him yet, but I think I should. Don't tell him! Never! I don't want to hurt Bomb anymore. You guys are Bomb's first friends. He will get really hurt if he discovers this, so it's better for me to get hurt. I'm not the one trying to go up. Or, shoot, I'm the one trying to go up. I was like, wait a minute, that's wrong. Rachel. I tried to find a way to help Bomb and Rachel move up without them getting hurt. But I wasn't on their team for the test, so I looked for someone who could help me. On the day of the test, after the teams were announced. Too bad Bomb and Rachel are on the same team. Bomb shouldn't discover that Michelle Light is Rachel. Don't you agree? Do you have the time to be entangled in other people's drama? I'm too busy with my own business. I've got no time for that. Don't let Bomb and Rachel meet each other. Gosh, I told you I've got no time for that. Aren't we just helping them out of curiosity? If it's because you really care about him, I suggest you stop there. I'll help you with your business if you protect Bomb. What? You'll find out soon. Keep that promise. That crazy bastard. What the hell is he talking about? Then I persuaded Laurel from the team to join my plan. Can't sleep with someone. Join me. To me, this is always funny. Join me. He can't sleep with anybody. And that's how you persuade Laurel here. His scores were already high enough to pass a test, and he was already invested in Bomb's talents. And during Team A's test, you dare to fool me? That tricky bastard! As I had planned before the test, I dropped Quant. And then... What? You're sending me up? Are you nuts? Or do you have a double personality? Why would you do that? Okay, see you in a minute. I said I'll take you up. Stop complaining. Or would you rather be a loser? Damn you! Send him up, Laurel. Now the blondie's time is up. He said that he'd eliminate the blonde light bearer if I made Team A lose. If she's gone, there's no best seed, and I'd surely pass. The result of Team B has nothing to do with me. I'm a genius. What is he talking about? Did he make a promise to sabotage his own team in order to eliminate his rival on Team B? Ugh, that insolent regulars dare to mess with the ranker? It's not going to work out your way, you sneaky bastard. I tricked Quant into protecting Rachel in the next test. My plan was really perfect. We're on 56. Actually, it was a relief that Ho got the message. If Ho failed, Bomb had a higher possibility of passing the test. So if my plan succeeded and Ho failed the test, the memo eventually would have helped Bomb go up the tower, right? So I was waiting for Ho to make an appearance in the trap that I prepared. I just didn't know that I haven't changed at all. So, why do you think this came from a ranker? First, the only regulars who knew about Bomb and Michelle were Dorsey and I, but neither of us did this. You know we're trying to help them. The memo was sent before the test perimeters were made known. It's as if the writer had known he would be on each team. Whoever sent this pretty much had to know about the test, and that person is trying to keep Bomb from climbing the tower. Second floor, deep sea fish. That's a cute pet, Mr. Wren. Eat him. I've been wondering about this mysterious power of yours. You even surprised my commander. If your power is truly that strong, why do you stay here on this level instead of trying to join one of the 10 great families? Oh, okay. I was actually asking about this Sunday. When we did the reaction to the newest chapter, because I was wondering if Han Sung-yu was a part of the 10 Great Families, because I couldn't remember, and I said I need to read that. So apparently he's not, or at least he claims that he isn't a part of the 10 Great Families. Rumors, crack, 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 get bigger when they're out of sight, don't they? Crack, soar, curr. Rumors can be monstrous like that, but sometimes... This scene right here always gets me. The fact that Ren just has this little tiny snake come get him, and then Han Sung-yu just has like this giant ass fish come and kill this little thing. They look smaller once they are exposed. Crack. Soar. Marvelous. I don't think I've been giving you enough credit. My apologies, Mr. Han Sung. Since I joined the Jihad family, nobody's been willing to fight me. I've been bored. I'm so glad we found each other. It looks like it's time to get serious. Oh my goodness. Did my joke cross the line? I didn't mean to offend one of Jihad's rankers. not trying to fight you. You are here to retrieve Black March and Green April, and to eliminate a knock jihad from the tower, right? Smile. And if I am, I can help you. What? I'm telling you that I'll help you achieve your goals. Why would you do that? This is Evankel's hell, where we sort out those who are a danger to the tower, and I am the deep-sea fish lying in wait to gobble them up. Give my regards to your commander, please. It would be nice if you sent me some coffee. What is he thinking? This test. There's definitely something off about this test. Green April, Black March, 2 jihads, a girl who is an irregular, and a boy with dangerous talents who is chasing her. Don't you get it? The test is not about finding the talented. It's to sort out the dangers from the tower. Maybe there's a way to allow Michelle to participate in the next round. Really? Yes. I need a little more time to figure it out. Trimble. I have a long way to go. I didn't think I'd be this excited after going head to head. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to spoil nothing. But I'm just saying, this sentence right here makes a lot more sense rereading. I have a long way to go. I didn't think I'd be this excited after going head to head with an upper echelon ranker. Grin. Supervisor, it's time to announce the results. Just wait another moment. Yes, I'm coming. Hello, Froggy. Welcome back. Soon. A tsunami that will shake this tower will unfold right here. Tap, 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 tap. Finally, it's the last test for the regulars. But this crop of regulars were all good. I don't really want to drop any of them. Maybe I've gotten too close to them. Director, yes. The dangers of the tower that you mentioned before. Are there any among these regulars? Mr. Rowe, do you know when they began these types of tests on this floor? No. The tests here used to be similar to the tests on other floors. The administrator's chosen representative tested the regulars Hedon chose. This more complex test format was implemented after Fantanium appeared. You know about Fantaniums, and this was said this early on? Holy crap, I did not realize that. You know about Fantanium's invasion of Jihad's castle? Fantanium massacred the best of Jihad's rankers. Everyone in the tower was shocked. And then came the irregular Urek Mazino. He had monstrous power and quickly became a powerful influence. The group he formed, Wool Heisung, is so strong that even the 10 great families fear them. Through these incidents, the great rulers of the tower realized that their precious tower could be brought down by others. If individuals who were unsatisfied with the tower of individuals with mysterious powers were to enter the tower, the balance of the power could tip. If the malcontent minority becomes stronger than the ruling elite, the tower's peace will be shattered by chaos. Eventually, the regulars made a decision. The rulers, my bad. The rulers made a decision. Here at this place where the regulars first take the test, they would weed out those who posed a danger to the tower and keep them from continuing. We say we are testing their talent to see if they are worthy, but the real purpose is to keep the tower from chaos. In other words, I'm just looking at the door here. In other words, this is the seawall to prevent the tsunami. They can shake the tower. Okay, we can't talk about this though. So, oh wait, was it on this one? Okay, so in the last episode, we see the cup, and he's like, a tsunami's about to begin. So he knows, like, this early on, he knew. Hold on. I have to find where it was. So he's admitting that right here when he says this is the seawall to prevent the tsunami that can shake the tower. And then in the previous one, he says the tsunami is going to begin. He wants that to happen. He admits it right then and there. I never caught that before. Because he basically, otherwise it just sounds like he's contradicting himself. I don't really like that idea. Is it helpful to the tower to sort out those who might be dangerous to the rulers of the tower? A sea without waves is no longer a sea. It's just a pond, isn't it? So rather than facing a slow decay, isn't it better to live fighting the waves? Mr. Ro, yes. If you don't like it, you can quit. Even without you, the test floor will carry out unabated. Now, let's get to work. So, that's also interesting. You see his little smile here. Because he's saying that he wants the tsunami to happen. I know what the tsunami is, but I'm not saying it because I don't want to spoil anything. But, he's saying that, and then here, Mr. Leroy's like, but that makes no sense. What's the fun in having a giant ocean that behaves like a pond, essentially? And he liked that answer. So when he told him to quit, it wasn't really out of malice. He wanted him to find his own answers and was kind of sitting that seed in. At least that's how I'm interpreting it my second time reading this. Without also trying to say any spoilers. Even without you, this test floor will carry out unabated. Now, let's get to work. Let's sort out the dangerous ones. Second floor, last examination. Here we go. Okay, so this is going to be where we switch back and forth a lot. Because we're about to drop a lot of people. And even then, like, if you look, what do you think? Maybe there's like 30 in this room now. When they started with 400 people. I mean, it was 400 to 200 right away, but still. Turtle! What took you so long? Hurry up! I told you. Yeah, right. I know you went to poo. You're just too embarrassed to admit it, aren't you? I want to find a way to get Rachel into the next round. Wanna die, crocodile? So, did you find a way? Yes, I did. And you must have pooed. But I'm still uncertain. First, let's see how this goes. Good afternoon, regulars. This is Row. Starting now, I will announce the regulars who passed the final position test. Dub. Flash. Successful candidates of the final position test. So we've got Endorsi, Xianhua. Let's see if he's on here. I'm pretty sure he is. Well, I thought he was. Apparently he is not. Because I do not see him. Oh well. So, Death Ryan, I don't think he's in this. No, he's not. Bloro stayed. I did see Bloro. Okay, so we'll move him up to average. Anyone who is below the average point, if they got accepted in, we'll just move up to average. And then a knock, of course. I'm pretty sure a knock is above that. Spear Bearers, Aryung passed. Rock, Pyrrhicule. We will move him. Huh? What do you mean? Almost all and has potential I'm not seeing. Right. Is that better? I'm confused. You can't see this row right here? Oh, are you talking about like the tests? I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay. I guess Pyrocool will move him out of trash and put him back into average. I haven't seen them in the manga for a while. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's why I have them in the either has potential or haven't seen. The only reason I haven't put them down to haven't seen in a while is because I'm not sure if it's that I haven't actually seen them or if I'm just missing them. But we're going to find out real quick. If they're not mentioned here, then they're going to go down to either dead or gone. Okay. Alexei Armagochars made it. Let's see. Where is he? Is he in here? No, I don't see him. Okay. Not everybody made it to this. So Scout Shibisu Hats, Nare made it. There is Nare. We'll move her up to average. Oh, so that was another thing. So her and her knight both made it, and that's awesome. I didn't catch that the first time I read, because I honestly didn't know. So Lightbearers, Kun, Aguero, Agnes made it in. Obviously. Then we got Levin. Levin made it in. Is he not on this? I could have sworn he was. These are all like more like minor characters, side characters that. Okay, and it's saying they failed, and then Wave Controller Bomb and Fonzical Laurel. So let's see. These guys then, they're gone. Catan did not make it. At least not that I'm seeing. They may have got injured or didn't pass other tests off screen. Season 1 does do that a lot, where it kind of like off screens people, and then you just like never see them again. And you're like, what the hell happened? But SIU does put in a lot of blog posts where he kind of explains what happened to the characters. It's just that it's not explained in there. So it's add-on, but it's like stuff you gotta find if you really want to know. Rachel did not make it. So, I guess we have to move her down here. Right, if we're moving everybody. Okay, I think that's right then. Did we see? Let's see. Oh, Hio Ryun did not make it either, right? So we need to put her down here. I'm trying to go over and see, just to make sure. Did Loziel make it? She was in the Wave Controller group, so no, she did not. I don't see Serena on there either, so she didn't make it. We did see these guys. And then we need... Oh, you know what? I think with the Has Potential group too, we did see these guys fairly recently. I don't know where he is. He's gone. But these guys, these three we did see recently. I just don't think you were on the stream yet when we did it. So probably like 3-4 chapters ago we saw them. So soon we're going to move them back down to haven't seen in a while. But since we did get a little story from them and stuff like that, a little checkup, they moved back up to Has Potential. Okay. We've got Sigh of Relief, Celebrations. These two. But Michelle Light failed. So sad. Hold on. I'm fixing the music. Give me a minute. Yeah, so let's see what their big old plan is. Slam. What? That's this? I think it's supposed to say... Oh, I'm sorry. What? What's this? Why am I out? Our team beat the test. How come I'm not in there? You don't agree with the results? Of course not! Why did I fail, huh? As I said, the teacher scores are also factors. That's bull! Quit the nonsense and change it. I passed! You know how hard I tried on the last test, you coffee addict? Tap, tap, tap. Come. Huh? Okay, Mr. Murch. If you don't agree with the results, prove that you're talented enough to pass the test right here, right now. What? How can I? It's easy. You just have to make it off of this platform without going crazy. What? Crack. Ah, damn, my shoulder. You bastard. Ah, damn, my legs. Ah, my balls. Ah, Pericule. Help me, Pericule. Oh, Mr. Pericule, do you disagree with the results as well? No way. I totally agree. I don't know what's wrong with him. Oh, okay then. Pericule, you bastard. Damn you, Pericule. I won't forget this. You traitor. I won't die alone like this. Wait. I also disagree with the results. Director? Come up here, please. Next one. 57. Or 58 now. Pericule, we're gonna move back down to has potential. His selfishness just does him in, man. Every time we've seen him so far where he's been moved down, it's because he's done something to hurt somebody else. Like not being a team player, or like they were best buddies and up until like 5 seconds ago, you know? What's he trying to do now? Kun, my majesty, thanks for saving me. I think he hasn't been beaten enough. He didn't go crazy yet. Oh, I see. Hey! So, what are you unsatisfied about, Mr. Kun? You passed the test with a high score. I'm sure you're not here to ask me to fail you. I want Michelle Light, who failed due to an due to an injury, to move on to the next round. Why do you care about Michelle Light? It's important to my friend. Oh, I'm sorry. Same goes for you. I don't associate you with the word friend. But I'm sorry. She is too wounded to take the next test. I even cried. And the rules say injured candidates can't participate in the next round. Yes, under normal circumstances that would be true. I'll meet the administrator of this floor myself and take his test. What? Take the test from the administrator? Yes, like the Great Jihad. Is that possible? Long ago, Jihad and the head of the great families took different difficult tests from the administrators of the tower and were accepted as the rulers of the tower. Later, the authority of testing was transferred to each floor's ruler. It's the same with this floor. Evankel has the right. The fundamental right as the administrator. The supervisor told me once. The supervisors carry out the tests now, but that doesn't mean that the administrator's tests have disappeared. We're just filling the role. In other words, although we are in charge of the test can be changed in the administrator's discretion. If someone takes the test from the administrator, all the rules we set will be changed to the administrator's wishes. I heard that although the supervisors carry out the tests now, the administrator has the supreme authority on all tests. If I get permission from the administrator from Michelle to rejoin the group, your rule regarding injury and failure would be invalid, right? So I'll take the test from the administrator to get permission from Michelle Light to rejoin the game. And how did you know about all this? Well, I'm from the Kun family. I've heard a lot about the tests. Then you must know why people choose not to take the test. He's really good at bluffing. His face doesn't change a bit. That test is too difficult compared to the floor tests. so people won't risk taking it. But it's okay, I'll pass. Aren't you a little cocky? Sorry to say, but there is another reason why people don't take that test. There is a requirement to take the test. What? You must be an irregular, like Jihad or Urek Mazzino. Only an irregular can take that test. You must have not known about that rule, I know. This is ancient lore, so only a few of us know the specifics about that test. I'm sorry to inform you that your plan won't work. Now please go back to your seat, Mr. Kuhn. Wait! Please! I'll take the test. Mr. Baum, didn't I just tell you? To take the test, you must be... It doesn't matter, because I am an irregular. An irregular? Baum? And look at that little... The things I didn't notice before. Look at his little smirk. That's exactly what he wanted to hear. Irregular? What's that? Do you eat it? Second floor, last examination. I thought there was something odd about Baum, but I never thought he was an irregular. Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, no, he's still there. So, what's an irregular? Why are you all so serious? An irregular is not chosen like us. They open the door by themselves without being chosen. And is that a big problem? Well, first, it violates the rules of the tower. And there has been chaos every time an irregular has entered the tower. The people in the central tower hate and fear irregulars. So, what now? When Baum left, the supervisor told those of us who passed that Baum went to see the administrator. I'm shocked as well to find out there is an irregular among us. I should get some pills to ease my nerves. So, you should make your decisions now. Decisions? Yes, decisions. To take the test with Baum or to take your test separately without him. If you decide to take the test with him, you will take the administrator's test. Even if you were to pass, you'll be remembered as the ones who helped the irregular climb the tower. I hope you choose wisely. That's what he said. What should we do? Oh, of course we won't help. We can't ruin our lives just to bring that girl with us, right? And what did he ever do for us anyway? Didn't you pass the test because of Baum? Yes, that's true. But think about it. It'd be insane to help him. Don't you all agree? Yeah, I agree. I feel sorry for Baum, but I can't help an irregular. Hey, Kuhn. You chicken. You can't. How can you say that? I don't like it either, but I don't have a choice. I can't help an irregular. If people knew that I helped an irregular, it would be the end for me. I could even get kicked out of the family. Damn. If I knew that he was an irregular, bastard, I wouldn't have helped him at all. You coward! /slam. That's an interesting design. I wonder if it's supposed to be mimicking something from later on. We shall see. Grr. We meet again, boy. I thought you'd be back. You did? Yeah, because you looked tasty, succulent, and savory. This is dangerous. I felt it. So, listen well, irregular. Yes? I prepare the tests. I'll make a test that is of equivalent value to your needs. What are you climbing for? What I want is... You crocodile! You stupid turtles! All of you are cowering in your shells with fear. That's why you're nothing more than a turtle. You're too scared to lift your heads up. I'm following him. I'm not afraid of the consequences. I don't want to lose my prey. You all stay and live with your heads stuck inside your shells. I'm going too. A knock? I don't really care about helping him, but I think it's better than staying with a cowering traitor who would betray his friend to keep his family's name. I agree. I agree, huh? We agree on something. Wait, hey, you! Why are you taking me? What? Where are you going? I'm into... I think it's troublesome, but it's okay. I'm a cool girl. You too? 90% of the team power? Wait, take me with you. Hey, if you can go, how can we take the test? Damn, there's no option. I'm into... Then, me too. Hey, wait! You bastard! How can you be... I forgot about this. How can you betray your friend? You're garbage that can't even be recycled. Didn't you guys see? I'm on your side. Take me. Puricule is only ever in it for himself. And that's why I always lower it down. It's not that I have anything against his character, but he's just not very strong for one. Doesn't really move the story along, and then his personality flip-flops a lot. Hey! Creak! Thud. Mr. Baum, did he give you permission to take the test? Yes. He said it's okay to take the test with Rachel. I can't believe you decided to do this just for some girl. You're out of your mind. Baum, actually, I knew that you were an irregular from the beginning. And I knew the relationship between you and Michelle. Test director? Actually, making you give up the crown during the crown game because of Michelle, informing Ho that Michelle was the reason for your ascension to the tower, and not allowing Michelle's legs to become completely cured were all part of my plan. Why would you do such a thing? Because you're dangerous. You're a terrible person, yes, and you're insane. To risk your life for a girl's dream, I think you're out of your mind. Nobody in this tower. Okay, I definitely think that this is showing us something that comes up later on this room. I thought the designs looked a little familiar. Would you want someone like you to be in it? Director, you're a ranker, so you should know, right? Huh? What's up there? Is there something worth what everyone is risking? Well, I can't explain in words. There's more wealth and beauty than you could ever imagine. Everything in this world, no, even more than that, exists up there. But not Rachel. That ugly girl's absence doesn't change anything. It does for me. Without Rachel, everything up there is meaningless. Whatever is up there, that fact will never change. You said that I look insane, but for me, you seem like you haven't found something to cherish among all the garbage in the tower. I don't care what anyone says. I'll make it up the tower. And if you're not liars, what I want has to be up there. He was impressed with that answer. Han Sang-yu is always so mysterious. Even still now in the comics, he's just always so mysterious. He says one thing but really means another. Hey, Turtle. It's all over. Stand up. All the other stupid turtles are taking the test. Shh. You're pretty intuitive, Rock. Humph. I'm the only crocodile. Who knows what's inside this shell? You sneaky turtle. He grins. Aww. Aww, the first actual blossoms of their relationship. How cute. You know you just called yourself a crocodile. What? No, I didn't. I'm Rock Wraith Razor. Okay, we're in 59. We're having a little funeral for Ho here. Actually, real quick, let's move him down to God tier trash because he's honestly so trashy. I love him and I hate him. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't realize that it showed us this early on. Perhaps maybe it just doesn't do a good job showing the wheelchair because her legs aren't working. But in this panel, it almost looks like she's standing and looking out the window, right? Second for last examination. Oh, look. And Dorothy and Bomb are training. Everybody's getting it together for the test. Tush. Tush, 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 tush. He got his sword back, it looks like, or he got a new one or the other. No kidding. I would have too. I would have too. Honestly, it's kind of funny with Bomb because he's probably the character I can relate to the most. He's a definition of a simp. No, you're wrong. And I've already explained why. Because a little backstory about me. So, when I was little, not really little, I was a teenager. 16, my mom abandoned me. And it felt like the world came crashing down around me when she did. And it's still, like, it's not as painful today as it was back then. But at that time, I would have done anything to get my mom to come back to me and to be a family again. And I just pushed and I pushed and I pushed and I pushed to try to get her to come back. And no matter what I did, it was just more of an attack on me. To either she would just ignore me, or she would say really crude and mean things to me to get me to go away. And after a while, I would say I tried for about maybe 4 or 5 years. I was a young adult by the time I gave up on her. And, you know, at that time I realized right then and there that no matter what, I wasn't going to get the mother I knew back. And our relationship wasn't really all that good to begin with. So going from that with Bomb, you got to think about like Bomb and Rachel's relationship being more of a mother-son relationship. Rachel, before entering the tower, was the only person he ever knew. Rachel taught him how to read, how to write, how to talk, all those things. I know. You don't have to feel too bad about it though, because it happened a while ago. I'm 25 now, so almost 10 years now that happened. But I do relate to Bomb in that sense of you don't want to let go. You want to hang on to everything you have because it's scary for one, and the other is if that's the only person you've known for so long and they once gave you comfort, it's hard to let go of what gives you comfort. So I relate to him in that sense. So for me, being abandoned, I understand why he's doing it. From my standpoint now, it is hard to watch because you know that no matter what, she abandoned him, and that's never going to change. Anyway, enough about me and my dramatic life. My dramatic life. Anyway, look at him. He took his little costume off. And he's got that necklace from Anok's mom. Okay, so yeah, she was standing. Because here's her chair right now. I mean, I guess in a sense she was leaning against the window, but for someone whose legs are so damn... Like, I've had 11 knee surgeries. Let me tell you what. There's no way I was going to be just casually leaning against a window after my legs were that badly destroyed. Alright. They're all partying. Having a good time. All the memories. And there's Rachel and Bomb out here. She's smiling. He's smiling. And Dorsey and Bomb. Again, so it's a lot of montage. Hanging out together. Practicing. Bomb's getting better with his fighting. He's improving. And then Dorsey's still kicking his ass. And Dorsey's character is coming out a lot more than before. She comes off at first as like this evil, sadistic woman. And then when you actually get to know her, she's got more of a heart to her than what she likes to reveal. Did her outfit change here? It looks like it did. We will now... His outfit changed too. Bombs. Start the final test. The final test is called the Submerged Fish Hunt Test. Okay, last episode of the evening. Oh, let's see. We're on episode 60 right now. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Technically 61. I believe there's... I'll have to check the episode count. I believe in season 1 there are, out of this number, 79 episodes. Which means that we are in game for season 1. It's pretty. It feels like we've really become fish. Second floor, last examination. Q. How is it? Are the herders moving? Nope. They look too lazy to work. Wait a bit more. They will soon move according to that coffee machine. Damn. This is a ridiculous test. The Submerged Fish Hunt Test. Yes, it's like it sounds. You have to hunt the submerged fish and catch them. You want us to catch fishes? That's my specialty. I'll catch them all. Sorry to burst your bubble, but you won't be the ones hunting the fish. What? That's the herder's jobs, boy. What's that? They herd fish? It's kind of cute. The name of the fish is the gobby dolphin, also called the chaser. And this one is the center of the downhole, is the gobby queen, the queen of the gobby dolphins. Beyond this hole you see there lies yet another hole. This is a diagram of its structure. Below the big hole there's a deeper hole that's connected to the underground water. So at 10 a.m. the water level rises, and at 5 p.m. the water moves out through that hole. Because of the structure's shape, we call this hole the wine glass. And when the wine glass is full, fish will gather here. That means it's mealtime for the gobby queen. The gobby dolphins prepare her food. They can make a net underwater using shinsu. And when the wine glass is full, they stand around in a circle and create a net that will start to narrow. They herd fish by making a net of shinsu in the wine glass and transport it to the queen in the center? Yes, that's right. When the gobby dolphin chases the fish with their net, the queen in the middle enjoys her meal. So we get how they chase fish, but what's our role in this test? What you need to do is scream. Q. Hey Kun, they're starting to move. Finally, they're moving. Lazy jerks. At the rate they're going, will they even finish by 5 p.m.? This means that now, Bomb and Rachel must have started to move. Shh. The net is coming down, Bomb. The herding has begun. What you need to do is protect the herders so that Bomb and Rachel, who have become fish, can reach the queen. But become fish? What do you mean? When the test begins, Bomb and Rachel will go into the wine glass through a hole next to the big hole. Wait, hold on. We'll go into the wine glass through a hole next to the big hole. I feel like that could have been phrased better, but okay. They'll be surrounded by a special Shinsu bubble. The Shinsu bubble is designed to move according to the chaser's Shinsu. That means when the herders start the chase, the bubble will move along with it. If Bomb and Rachel use that method to get into the queen's mouth safely, get swallowed up, and emerge through her other hole, you pass the test. Don't worry, safety. This bubble is sterilized, so it can endure her digestive juices. Huh? So there's nothing for us to do. Even if we don't do anything, the chasers will take Bomb and Rachel anyway. You really think so? Huh? Even when tuna appear for the group of sardines, sharks will appear to eat it. The goby dolphins that chase fish also has its enemy. How are things looking, Hots? What about the thief? There's nothing really. I don't think they'll be moving soon. Thief? Their real name is Barnacle Goblin. They don't eat the goby dolphins. Thief, Barnacle Goblin, the goby dolphins, they are... But they steal the fish that the goby dolphins have herded. The giant wetworm that they grow can stretch its body and mouth freely. They can use their mouth to dig the shallow earth and reach the water in the wine glass, and use their mouth to steal the fish that collected by the herders, and thieves get those fish by cutting worms' belly. If Bomb and Rachel are unfortunate enough to be caught in the worm's mouth, they will end up being eaten by the worm even before they reach the queen, and thus fail the test. Another enemy of goby dolphins is the dog. Its real name is the striped earth pig. They eat the goby dolphins. Striped earth pig eats goby dolphins, doesn't get along with thieves. Fast and speedy, unlike its parents, looks similar to Mr. Rack. They just had to throw a jab in at him. So they don't get along with thieves. Are the dogs not here yet? Not yet. Keep an eye on the thieves for now. If the bubble gets caught by a worm, it's game over. Okay, and did you see the bull? No, not yet. I feel the same about the other ones, but I really hope this one doesn't appear. The bull. This strange creature is a gluttonous tyrant and just appeared a few years ago. Bull silhouette is similar to Mr. Rock. Super strong, super fast, eats a lot. Normally, this type of creature doesn't exist in low levels like this, but we don't know how they got here. Anyway, in this area, he's at the very top of the food chain. He's known as the Bull because of his bad temper and huge appetite. Goby dolphins are on his food list, and humans aren't any exception either. Not long ago, some regulars accidentally ran into this monster, and they were all eaten. If this creature appears while you're taking the test, things will become very difficult. Crack! There's that bull. Crack! Tap, tap. Okay. So we got a lowdown. It looks like next episode's opening up with Miss Yuri. So we will pick Tower God up later this week. Tomorrow we will be doing solo leveling. I hope you're listening, Froggy Boy. Because that's what we shall be doing. I did see his transformation. And I believe my words were, wow, that's a fine-ass panel. It really was, though. It really was. So it's definitely a good story, and I am continuing to read that. Then Omniscient Reader, that will be Friday, like I said. So we'll just go from there. I have my schedule posted. So we will be back to this on Friday. I still can't believe we're already on 62. So, Friday, we will do 62 to 70, maybe. 62 to 70 or 72, somewhere around there. And then, probably that following Monday, we will finish season 1. So it's kind of crazy to think. We've only been doing this a short while, and we're already done with season 1. Season 2 is the longest of it, and where things really start picking up and really start getting good. So I'm excited that you are along on this journey, because season 2 is my all-time favorite. And what makes Tower of God, Tower of God. It's easy to look at, once you've read it, it's easy to look at season 1 and be like, oh, this is the prologue for the real story. Anyway, so we're going to be starting that next test Friday. I think that's everything. Let's take a look at the tier list here, see if there's anything else we can move around. We'll move Rin up. We saw him really powerful. He's helped moving the story along a little bit. We'll keep Lero Row at God tier. We're gonna move him up to God tier. He's smart, cunning. He has been playing he's been calling the shots basically since Bomb arrived. Powerful, definitely. So he's definitely earned a spot at God tier. Let's see, who else? We haven't really... Well, we just saw them, but for this instance, we'll put them back down into haven't seen in a while, even though we know they're going to be coming back up. Pyrrhus can stay in God tier trash because he is just... Ugh. And then, of course, rest in peace to Ho, and... not really rest in peace, but sad to see a bunch of our other regulars go. We've lost quite a bit. Alright, well, if you are watching this, so many gone, yes. Season 1's very brutal in that respect, that you get interested or invested in characters and then you're like, nope, haha, gone. I mean, Season 2 can do that to you too, but Season 1 is definitely... I hope you didn't get too attached to anybody. Luckily for me, when I first read... pretty much everybody who I wanted to pass did. So I was like, oh, thank God. Rachel, I think, was about the only person. Oh, wait, okay, so Rachel's not gone. We need to pull her up to... we'll put her there. The whole reason they have to take this test is because of her. And so she deserves that spot. But yeah, other than that, yeah, sad to see him go. But it'll definitely be more interesting moving forward. Okay, well, if you're following or if you're watching on Twitch, if you could please follow if you haven't already, I would really appreciate it. That's her new home. Yeah, she's just gonna stay in God tier trash. If you are watching this on YouTube later, please like and subscribe. It would help me out a whole lot. And I will see you all next time. See you tomorrow for solo leveling.